car just rolled into Kansas. We're gonna try and get a quick hunt in this afternoon. It's pretty mild, 64. It's really nice. Cool enough they should move, but warm enough it's comfortable to sit in, so should be fun. Well, we've got an mainly east wind this afternoon, east, and then it switches to east-northeast or right at dark. So given that I don't know this farm at all, I'm going to go to where they should be feeding, at least some deer should be feeding. There's 20 acres of corn that's all cut corn, it's been picked. But there should be some deer frequenting that in the evening. So we're going to go set up on the south end of that for east-southeast wind, or northeast. And we're going to try and decoy, so if something comes out in that field, hopefully they can see the decoy, and with any luck, they'll commit. Sounds like a good old time, so we'll see what happens. Still got to do some exploring. That's the fun part of it, strategizing. That's what I really love about it, the strategizing. And when it comes together, I know I've said it before, I'll say it again. When it all comes together, it's just rewarding, so we'll see how it works out here. Well, we're learning about the farm already. Just coming in, we've found 5 or 6 beds right here in this CRP grass. It's not in CRP, but it looks like it used to be. Then we got some big old rubs right here. That's exciting. I think that's gonna get me a little fired up. She's wide open. I bet you I can shoot my decoy. Well, it's about 4:30 here. We've been here an hour and a half. Got an hour and a half left to go. So far, we've seen one little buck out there go across the cornfield. A Boone and Crockett squirrel. I think Devin filmed that thing. It was huge. Never seen a squirrel that big. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come for the big bucks. Hopefully they're like the squirrel. I've never seen one that big. That's what we're hoping for. I might smash the antlers here, see if we can wake anything up. Worth a shot. Well, guys, a little bit of a slow hunt until just this last 30 minutes. We ended up seeing 3 yearling bucks. We got 3 does are out here in front of us right now. Still waiting for a big man to pop up, but doesn't seem to be happening. We'll just keep trying to learn in each hunt, get the farm figured out a little bit. See where they're coming and going. That'll help us a lot. So, I think what we'll do is stick a camera right here. We don't have anything on the whole side of the field over here. And we were seeing some deer pop out right here last night. I made note of that. We'll put a camera here and see if maybe we don't need to get a tree stand, a double right there in that. I don't even know what that is. Maple maybe. Anyway, maybe we need a double set right here. It sure is a nice view. I mean, you can see the whole field from here. Bunch of old buildings. There's a big buck right there.
Looks like that first buck we saw last night.
Is it?
It looks like it.
Get all the zoom you can and we'll see if we can find out. How about that? Just turned around and I go, Devin, there's a big buck right there. Just skirting the edge of the field there. I see that big tree where he walked in. We may have to check that out and see if that needs to be a stand spot, if there's a bunch of trails coming and going or whatever. Of course, we got to think about access with all these. Start right there. This one we're setting up right now doesn't have good access. Either we can walk down this edge of the field with a northwest wind, which is what it's going to be tomorrow, or we can park where we did yesterday and walk in through that CRP, which is probably a little better wind for it, but it's the noisier way to go. We'll see, boys. I don't know if we'll get away with it, but we'll have the decoy out, so hopefully take the emphasis off the blind. I'd feel really good if that'd been there for 2-3 weeks, but 2 or 3 days, I don't know if it'll work. They might hate it, but we're in Kansas. They see people probably way less than anywhere else in the country that get hunted. Out in these areas, pretty desolate, not many people. So we'll see what happens. Tonight we're gonna hunt the redneck. We got a south wind, stiff south wind, 20-25, gusting to like 35. But I think we're gonna walk out through this CRP here, see if there's any good spots to set up in that as well. Just looking for spots to set up where we can see a little ways. Maybe we could call to something or whatever. Still exploring the farm. We're just out exploring. That's what it is. It's fun. It's like out on a hiking trip or something, only more fun than that. Okay, do we have everything? I've got my bow that I can't show you. Tomorrow I can show you this bow.
There we go. Now I can. Okay, we're fine.
Tomorrow, the 13th, you guys get to see this bad boy. She is a thing of beauty. All right, let's go get settled in. So if you're headed to a blind now with the new go sticks, you just rotate them into position wherever you like them. And you're hunting. Bow stands up beautifully. Those are a nice upgrade. We'll see if it works. We'll see how they react to it when they walk out tonight. We had, I think it was 3 does walked out down in that corner last night. We'll have to see if they do that again, how they react to that blind. That'll be interesting. Well, we are not giving ourselves a chance this morning. Best we're gonna do is a spot and stalk if we get one spotted. But it just seemed like they're on lockdown right now. What we'll probably do is hunt this evening and then just bail out if we don't have signs something's freed up. Come back maybe after Thanksgiving. They should be freed up then. But I would say, based on what I'm seeing right now, Kansas would be almost the same as Iowa. I mean, Iowa's locked down right now, getting into the peak breeding right now. I'm around the 15th, I'd say. Either side of that, a few days would be peak breeding. And this is the 13th. Lucky day 13. Old Hoyt's bow comes out today. Can't wait to see the launch on that. But, well, we're just about to the farm here. We'll do a little glass and see what we can spot. See him right there. Where did he go? There he is. Well, we got to lay eyes on him. That's our shooter right there, the one I was talking about yesterday that we got the pictures of, that you can tell is a mature buck. Man, does he have some mass. That's one thing that always surprises me when you're looking at trail pictures, especially infrared, and then you get to see them in person or on the ground. The mass is way heavier than what you would think. I already knew he had some good mass, but it's even better than I thought. What a stud. That is a Kansas stud buck right there. Not doed up, so hey, there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance.
I'm walking in breaking daylight, can you believe it? I'm never late, but I am this morning. But that won't matter, we'll kill him anyway. Well, we made it out this morning, November 14th. Beautiful morning. It's 28 degrees, I think's what the car said. Just breaking daylight here, about 10-15 minutes after, so. We're back in cover this morning, as you can see, just kind of getting in a spot where we can see. Maybe we can try and call to one if we spot him, or try and rattle, do whatever, but spot and stalk. Who knows? We're just giving ourselves a shot. You gotta give yourself a chance, so that's what we're doing. Looks like a good place to run into a mountain lion. We have to shoot our way out of here. That's the best scrape we've seen yet. Coming right down off that open gate. Some good information we're learning here. Definitely a buck or two or three using that. This is pretty cool. I guess that's an old storm shelter. Pretty cool. Here's their house, their old house right here. Check that out. Well, guys, I guess we're gonna head around out of Kansas and head back to Iowa and start getting ready for gun. I think we may come back right around Thanksgiving or just after Thanksgiving, so get these bucks out of lockdown and get a little better shot at them. Of course, we could hunt a little harder too. I could be hunting all day and I'm not, so apparently I'm not too worried about it. But we'll see you guys back in Iowa. We'll go on a couple doe hunts and then we'll be back out here, so we will keep you posted. Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you watching.